completely, as we're saying, eradicate? Did it completely stop? Did it completely stop corporal and the punishment? No, it's still there. Which is why we say that education is a choice. You might educate a person. It's a choice of a person to follow what you educated them on. After all, it's the matter of choice. And then this education, is it going to work on all the people? There are all the people who are being beaten out here, dear judges. But then educating a person on how to not be that person, how education is going to act to all the people. Okay, maybe you can say to young people it's going to work because some schools, like in high schools, they have stopped it. But then tell me how it's going to work every person here. So another thing we are telling you, judges, are not coming on our side. We told you all the people are not the same, dear judges. All the people are not the same. People have come from different sides, and they even emphasized on Rwanda. Dear judges, here in Rwanda, the way of our way of education. In education, we don't have this moral education. This many things. So by setting law is the only way that can help us here, judges. Another thing is that all the people are not the same. All the people are not the same. A person might catch something through education. Another person might catch something through another person. So thank you, dear judges.
Right, thank you. Thank you, the second speaker from the negative side. Now, allow me welcome the third speaker from the affirmative side. You're welcome. The floor is yours, please.
Good afternoon, dear and fellow debate, the opposite debate team. My name is Kent, and I'm the third speaker from the opposition side. So I'd first like to summarize what my first speaker had said. She defined civic and moral education, and then later on asked how the school works. She told us how it works and explained the advantages of civic education. She mentioned and included civic and how it works. So, yeah. And then the first speaker came up and said the government large. She said, I quote: "The government is a large department, and how are we going to be able to tackle the moral education and all that?" And we therefore to you that from my second speaker that it's already in the education and the educational curriculum, and that it's going to be worked. That is actually being worked on. And then you asked us about how in education, how has it been working? And has it impacted the new educational system? And then I would like to inform you that for us, Green Hills Academy has actually implemented that civic and education, and it has actually affected us. And looking at where we are right now, we have completely abolished corporal punishment and embarrassing punishment, which means that it's actually working. I don't know why your school is not working, and it's not because that you haven't implemented it in your school. And you talked for a long time, all your speakers talked for a long time, and forgot to actually even give their own plan. And the plans they gave were actually falling under civic and moral education. You guys defined civic education, but you forgot about what the whole motion talked about. It said civic and moral education. It not specify only about civic. And your second speaker clearly defined civic, but forgot to show me what is under the curriculum of civic education. Under the curriculum of civic education, lessons that are learned from civic education, there is freedom of speech and diversity, and that is actually helping us with educating children about their morals and actually how they should use their morals against corporal punishment and embarrassing punishment. Okay, so yeah, basically, which brings me back to my conclusion that you did not give us a plan at all. You're stating what is under our motion. So you actually not even respond to our PI. Okay, the way you responded to our PI actually favors us. We speak believe education of the public does not contribute to a long-term progress. And I quote, you said yes, but then education is a choice. And I would like to inform you that education is actually but a right. And then so you actually fell into our point, and which the public education is resulting into a long-term project. Therefore, where is the motion being opposed? And yeah, I don't understand where you're opposing our motion. And then oh yeah, wait. I'm not even sure of Facebook. Oh, your second speaker, by the way, came out here and was like, I'm not sure about my first speaker's point. You do not have preparation, and you said, I'm not even sure about what she said, because she said a lot of things. And that's embarrassing, and you should fail the debate for that, even that by itself. And then you talked about social development and motivational awards, which is actually a part of moral and civic education, where we're going to use awards and social development, where we're going to be talking to students and giving them awards for their good progress and their good actions. So you're actually proving our point, saying that we're going to use social development awards, which is a point of moral and civic education, which is proving that it's the only way that it's been working. You did not give us any other way that is separate from ours. Instead, you gave us ways that are under our curriculum, which is education and more education. So please reread your motion and make sure the next speaker gives us something good.